them again, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. Yeah, we Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Rick flaring, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops and fine to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow, who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. To the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. We Rick flaring on her. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her. We Rick flaring on her, flaring on her.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase. Yeah. Bubba C. Yeah. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring on him. Rick flaring, son up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's backpack, capital one. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at. No cap if the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he off of the leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty. You already know what it is. Back with another one. Happy Hump Day! Happy Hump Day. Listen, you already know. You see the title. You know what we're getting into today. The game breakdown of Jackson State, University of Memphis, okay, and the WNIT tournament. Now, I know a lot of you might be thinking I'm trolling, but I'm not, okay? I got to give a shout out to the Southern girls. They play today at 8 o'clock. I'm not breaking down their game It's no shot to them. I'm just not breaking it down because I kind of feel like if you beat Sacred Heart, whoop-de-doo, who cares? You're about to play the #1 team and you're about to be out the tournament. So just for me, I'm going to just say this is me representing you all by wearing Southern merch. I got to respect the fact that they're in the tournament and everything like that. So this is just me saying, I support you, Southern. I support the Southern ladies. I hope you guys do very well. I don't see you guys getting out the first round. So we're just going to keep it pushing. We just going to keep it pushing. All right. So we're going to get to today's show. But before we do into that, make sure you like the stream. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. The like police is very far. But, you know, she's still in the chat. So make sure you like the stream. I appreciate you guys for doing that. And also, this video is sponsored by Greater Care Products. Listen, if you're looking for some Greater Care products, if you need something for that beard, the men, if you need something to keep that beard moisturized and smelling good, it is Greater Care Products. You can catch them at greatercareproducts.org. They are 100% organic beard oil and balms. Got a lot of gifts. And listen, if you tired of getting socks for Father's Day, tell your girl to get you a gift set. All right, they ain't gonna listen. 100% organic. All right, made here in the USA, black owned. Okay, black owned. All right, so go check them out at the greatercareproducts.org. All right, you can check them out. What they got? Jojoba oil. How you say that? Jojoba. Okay, they got premium avocado oil, Jamaican black castor, argan oil, argan. Get all that. Okay, all that. And it's scented. Okay, and it's scented. Okay, so once again, that is with the Greater Care Products. Greater Care Products. Listen, they call themselves the 007 of beards. Okay, get your beard together. All right, get it nice and moisturized and wet. Okay, get it. You can get it wet in a lot of different ways, but just get it wet with some Greater Care Products. All right, make sure you go check them out and see if you like this stuff, and make sure you support black-owned businesses, man. Stop doing that. All right, back to the game. Now, this is the time of year that I can officially put my HBCU Jackson State hat on. It's the only time of the year that I am legitimately rooting for Jackson State. Okay? Legitimately. Okay? So, it's the same thing I did last year when they went against LSU. I'm going to break this game down to the minute of what these teams are. I have been researching, watching plenty of film as I do so well. All right. And give you the inside look of, I know a lot of us haven't watched Memphis basketball, and people who are from Memphis probably haven't watched Jackson State basketball. So it's a little bit of a touche on both aspects. So let's get into it today, right? The breakdown. The breakdown, okay, of this massive matchup. Now, both of these teams had aspirations to be in March Madness, especially Jackson State, with their left a sour taste in the mouth with LSU last year being up 10 with 4 minutes to go, and they ended up losing that game. Now, got to start off with the away team. And what I mean by away, that means I'm not close to them, all right? Memphis, head coach is Katrina. All right, she used to coach at Wright State, came over 2 years ago, brought some players with her from Wright State as well, and now she's the head women's basketball coach of the Memphis Tigers. Now, listen, this team breakdown is very simple. They want to get out and run, all right? They are a heavy guard team, and what I mean by heavy is essentially they want to play 4 out, 1 in. Okay, they want that ball to be at the perimeter. They want to take you off the dribble. They want to get you in that weave. That offensive is a guard weave, so the dribble handoff type situation. It's a lot of that. Okay, it's a lot of that. It's literally Southern It's literally Southern, if I'm being honest. It's literally how Southern likes to play, which they use a lot of their guards and in their offense. They are listen to me right here. Listen to me. They are number 2 in Division I basketball to getting to the free throw line. I'm going to say that again. They are number 2 in all of Division I basketball at getting to the free throw line with over 28 attempts per game. That is their cup of tea. They will drive, and drive some more. All right. They like to get you up off your feet with the up and unders. They get the contact, boom, and one. They go into the foul. They go into the free throw line. Now, they're not a good defensive team. Okay. Not good at defense. I don't want to say at all, but if I was doing a 2K scale of ranking, it's probably like I would give them like a 71, right? Like it's just enough to get by, right? It's just enough to get by, but it's not elite by any means. It's not elite by any means, okay? They do not work the post well. Okay, so they're not the traditional, South Carolina, we'll go inside, we'll feed the big man, we'll feed the big girl, you know what I'm saying? That's not their style of play, right? And a lot of their bigs aren't very good at playing with their back towards the basket. I think the best one is between Destiny Thomas and Jada Wright. I like Jada Wright. I know I'm saying these names like you guys know, you probably don't. I like how they play. I like how Destiny plays because she's a little bit fluid and Jada's a little bit more hunkered down, but they don't really do that. And they can force their offense sometimes, right? Because they're such a heavy guard team, they're such a drive team that sometimes they find themselves in situations where, the clock is ran down and they just gonna go. Good, bad, or indifferent, they're just gonna go. And you can get a lot of charges with that. You can get a lot of charges on them. They are a very downhill team in that situation. All right. So can force their offense. All right. These are the key players for Memphis that you need to watch out for. And when I tell you these first two, woo, these girls are good. Listen, these two girls, Jamirah Schutz and Maddie Griggs, they different, okay? They are different. If they were in the SWAC, they would probably average at least 20 points per game. Easy. I'm talking about they like that, okay? They like that. Especially Jamirah Schutz. She leads them with 15 points per game. Maddie Griggs, she leads the squad, I believe, with 12 points per game. And Imani Jefferson, very quick guard, very skilled with handles, very aggressive. She is the third leading scorer on this team with 10 points per game. But these are the girls, all right? So let's go into them. Let's dive a little deeper. All right, player to watch, Imani Jefferson, great slasher and super athletic. I'm talking about can get up and down the floor, really, really quickly, really, really easy, and things like that. All right. She's a great guard rebounder. I know a lot of people don't give a lot of credit to guards that like to rebound. She's had multiple double-digit rebounding games. I'm talking about 10, 11, 12 at the max. So she is she's like that. All right. She is like that. So she can take it definitely to the next level. All right, with just rebounding and getting in the paint and things like that, and finishes well around the rim. Her knocks, Imani Jefferson, her knocks is not a three-point shooter. She's not really going to spread you out, and overly aggressive and can get fouls really quickly. All right, she's very in the in your pocket. She'll get in your grill, she'll get in your face, she'll be all up on you. That's just how she plays. She's from Miami, Florida. They just come with a different style. All right, next up, Maddie Griggs. Listen, this girl is a baller. Okay, she's the type of girl that if you and your boys are playing, she's on the sideline. You be like, listen, I'm gonna get the girl. All right, she's like that. She's an all-around baller. There's no shot she don't like. Okay, if you don't believe me, she made like a NBA 3 with like 0.4 seconds left to go in SMU. Catch and turn, let it fly, nothing but the bottom of the net. There's no shot she don't like, and she has a killer mindset. She has that Kobe Bryant, I'm that ish, give me the ball, let me work. Like she has that. Cons, defense, what's that? She don't play it. She don't play it. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. Defense, she don't play it. It's more of like, hey, my body is in the way of you between the basket. It's like that. Very streaky. Okay, she's the definition of a microwave. If you play 2K, if she's hot, she's hot. She's gonna kill you. If she's cold, she is in the dumps. But she's never afraid to take the next shot. That's just how Griggs gets down. She's never afraid. She could literally be 0 for 11 and take the next 3 shots, and she'll make all 3 of them, and you would never think that she missed 11. Like, that's how good this girl is. She's like that. All right. And listen, the PTPer, baby. The primetime player that, listen, when you wear come on, I got to blow myself up. If you wear number 23, you know you got to be like that. Can I start there? If you wear number 23, you got to be like that. Listen, Jamirah Schultz is a 3-level scorer, okay? She's a 3-level scorer. She is a bucket getter. That's what she does, okay? She's a bucket getter. Great playmaker and ball handler, and she's a team leader. The team kind of flows with her. When she gets it going, then everybody's like, oh, it's my turn. It's my time. Let's get it, right? She's a great multiplier. That's what she is. She's a great multiplier. Cons, as always, she will force a play. Okay, she will force a play. Because she thinks she can do everything, right? She's that good, but sometimes she'll force it. She won't swing the ball, or she'll take that shot when maybe she shouldn't have taken it. And she's not a consistent at the 3-point shooter. She can make them, all right. She can make them, but you can live with her shooting them. Okay, it's not like Maddie. If Maddie gets hot, like hand down, man down, next thing you know, you're about to be down by 40. All right, but Jamirah, she's like, hey, if I'm open, I'm going to shoot it. It's not really my game. She's kind of a mid-range, closer to the basket type of chick, but she can make them if you get them there, all right? So that is the breakdown for the key players. These are some sleepers to watch. All right, these are some sleepers to watch. Tanyelle Welch, she's an off the guard. She comes off the bench. Very John Stockton-ish, right? Very get everybody involved type of situation. You know, hey, pass, cut, move. She's a very good generator of the offense. She gets everybody involved. And Jada Wright is more of a hunkered down type big. You'll see her in the post. She can take you. She'll back you down. She'll do a little jump hook. She'll do all that. You know what I'm saying? Very solid matchup. Has size, 6'4", center. So we'll go there. Team breakdown. Listen, you already know half you Bamas in here are HBCUs anyway, so it shouldn't be too much, all right? Listen, team breakdown. You already know what it comes down to. Jackson State, they want to get out and run. Jariah, Luckett, Boler, you know what I'm saying? Them girls get up and down the floor very, very quickly. Strong defensive team. Coach Reed, she preaches in practice defense. That's what they do. Balanced at scoring. They can shoot with the best of them. I don't want to say they can shoot with the best of them. They can make threes. All right. Very deep bench. All right. They can go 7, 8, 9 deep at times. They do get turnover happy. Right? They have I don't know what it is. They'll go on these lulls where they turn over the ball 2 or 3 consecutive times. And next thing you know, at the end of the game, they have 11, 12 turnovers. All right. They do not have a closer. That has always been my issue with Jackson. That's why they need Maya Crump. I know she probably won't be playing this game. I hope she is. But they need Maya Crump. Maya Crump is a closer for them, and they need a closer. I needed Maya Crump to be in this game because she has that dog mentality to be a closer. I don't believe they have one. You guys can buy and disagree. That's just, my personal opinion. And they can start off pretty slow. That has always been Jackson State's biggest issues sometimes is that they play down. They come off slow. They come off sluggish because they're usually so good that they'll just run away with the game in the third and fourth quarter. And the next thing you know, it was 6 points. The next thing you know, you're down by 20. But they start off pretty slow. All right, let's go a little deeper. Key players. Now, like I said, Jackson State is a very deep team, and depending on what you like about Jackson State, these key players could have been different, right? You could have had Luckett, you could have had Daphne in here, but these are my key players, right? You got Jamirah Covington, 5'5" guard. I think she's the best point guard on the team. That's just my personal opinion. But I'm a big fan, Jamirah. I've been trying to get an autograph for like the past year. If you can sign something for me, I would really appreciate it. Boler, leading scorer for Jackson State. Great guard. And as well as Angel Jackson, 6'5" center for Jackson State. Let's go a little deeper into these ladies, all right? Jamirah Covington. Once again, I said I'm a big fan. Big fan. I love her game. She reminds me of Tony Parker so much of how she just gets in the gap. She gets in the gaps. She attacks the gaps. She attacks angles. She'll dribble around the key. I love her game. Great finisher at the rim. Very tenacious on defense. Playmaker and ball handler. Her cons, not a consistent three-point shooter and can be loose with the ball sometimes. With passing, with dribbling. She sometimes over-dribbles sometimes. But overall, great playmaker, great ball handler, and just a great general. I just think she's a great general, great passing vision. She sees the lanes very well. So Jamirah Covington, one of the players to watch. Angel Jackson, essentially the replacement for Amisha Williams. I think this is not a bad replacement. I don't think she's on Amisha Williams. I think she's like a Amisha Williams second cousin, right? But high motor, great second jump. And that's what you need from a big. You need a big that has a high motor and can, when I say a second jump, is when they hit the ground, how quickly can they get back up? And Angel Jackson does it very well, very elite second jump ability from Angel Jackson. Strong and tough inside. She has a grit about her that I don't see from the other girl, from Daphne. I love Angel Jackson's grit and tenacity on the boards as a defender and a rebounder. Great at that. Mid-range shot needs some work, right? I need her to be able to step out and hit that 12 to 15 foot consistently. That takes her and she can sometimes disappear in the game. Now, I don't know if that's the guard's fault because, she is a big, she got to get the ball fed. So maybe the guards go away from her on the inside, or she just misses enough shots to where she kind of just lolls back. You know what I'm saying? So I think you need to see a big presence of Angel Jackson in this game coming up. All right. Sleepers to watch. Oh, my bad. PTPer, baby. The PTPer. Listen, Boler is a 3-point specialist, right? You know how they got like the icon in 2K called corner specialist? That's Boler. Leave that girl in the corner if you want to. She gonna make you pay every single time, okay? 3-point specialist, high energy on defense, and can finish around the rim pretty well. Once again, in my opinion, she is not a closer, right? And what I mean by a closer is somebody you can give the ball to in the last 2 minutes, last 1 minute of the game, and go get you a bucket on the dribble, off the dribble, pull up, don't matter. I can go get you or get you that foul call. I don't see that in her game. So ball handler. She can take you off the dribble, but she just doesn't have the handles. She doesn't have elite ball handling skills, once again, in my personal opinion. But leading scorer she's not the leading scorer for no reason. I believe she averages 13 points per game for the Jackson State Tigers. So, oh man, this is like Tigers versus Tigers. Oh man, this is the battle of the Tiger. I like this. Or I think Jackson like the blue Bengal or white Bengal. I don't know what you Bengals are. But anyway, all right, some sleepers. Listen, Man, I just got breaking news today that Liz Martino is not a part of the team anymore. She has transferred. And when I tell you this hurts, it's because she's probably next to Boler, their second best three-point shooter, if not their best. Right? Like that's what she does. She is her game is so smooth, right? She's gone. She averaged about 8 points per game. I believe she came from Rutgers, if I'm not mistaken. She transferred into Jackson from Rutgers University, and now she's out. Big blow, huge blow for Jackson State. Losing Liz Martino takes away from their depth that they're so accustomed of having. But hey, listen. Next up is Deja Woodard. Now, Deja Woodard didn't have the season that I thought she should have. I think she's too explosive, and she's such a matchup nightmare because she's about 6'1", 6'2". She jumps out the gym. She runs the floor super well. She just needed to get a better jump shot, but she should be the difference maker in a lot of these games because she's a 6'1", 6'2" girl that can play the center position and legit hold her own. Like legit jump, get the rebound, whatever you want. She can do it. Deja Woodard has to be an X factor in this game somehow, some way that Memphis just can't attest to. They can't match up with her because of her athleticism, and I gotta see it. If Deja Woodard coming off the bench or starting or whatever, if she can get you 10 to 12 points, that's a huge day, and that's a huge game by Deja and added to that factor. So, but replacing Liz Martino with Daphne White. Jackson is big on the inside. You're talking about a 6'5" center. You know what I'm saying? Former All-American player. So the game is Thursday at 8 o'clock on ESPN Plus. The game is Thursday at 8 o'clock on ESPN Plus. I'll be doing a watch party. I won't be showing the game, but I'll be doing my watch party like I do every year. All right. So Daphne White definitely is sleeping to watch. I just need her to be more tenacious on these boards and play with a sense of urgency. She plays with such a lackadaisical style. It really bothers me, but definitely a factor. All right, listen, this is the starting five that you'll see from Memphis. I'm going to go deeper into the matchups, right? These are the matchups. This is my suspected, okay? This is my suspected starting lineup list, right? Jackson can get really big. Now, Reddick, I know y'all looking at like a 6'1". Yes, she's pretty much like a Deja, but just not as athletic. All right. She's just like that Reddick, whatever you want to pronounce it. She's just like a Deja Woodard, but just not as athletic, right? But Jackson is very big in the front court. All right. They are super big in the front court. So that is an opportunity that they have to take advantage. Angel and Daphne White should be listen, you got to feed the post in this game because you got to get these girls in foul trouble early because they want to go 4 guard. The only issue is when they get the ball and they go 4 out, 1 in, Daphne or Angel got to go there. So if it's me, I would go Jackson at the center, and I'll put Deja on Riddick, and we can match up just as big as you, just as quick as you, and then we can also go inside with Deja as well, because I'm telling you right now, Riddick is not ready for Deja. Riddick is not ready for Deja. And imagine you go 6'1" Boler, 6'1" Deja, 6'5" or 6'6" Angel Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much. It is too much. But I'll tell you this, though. Luckett better come to play. Luckett and Covington better come to play because what they're going to do, what you're going to do in the post, they're going to do in your backcourt. And Griggs and Schutz are going to take it to you. These girls are not your ordinary guards that you see in the SWAC that are hitter. No. These girls will come to play. They will bring it to your front doorstep, and they will embarrass you. you better come ready to play some hard-nosed defense. All right, some hard-nosed defense. Let me show you a matchup. All right, let me show you. I want to show you a picture of a defense that was played against Memphis and show you the lack of shooting that they have, right? Now, this is what it looked like. This is against Middle Tennessee, right? Middle Tennessee slacked all the way in. Why? Because I told you they are the #1 team in free throws. How do you get to the free throw line? By driving the ball. Look how wide they play. Look how far. They literally playing Reddick like she's Russell Westbrook. Because they're not worried about the shooting other than by shoots and by Griggs. And as you can see, number 2, that's at the bottom of your screen, that is Griggs. And the girl that has the ball that shoots. Those are the only 2 people that they care about shooting the ball. Everybody else, they got to get in where they fit in. So I'm showing you that. Look how bad Middle Tennessee was whooping these girls. I'm telling you, if you want to go watch a game, watch Middle Tennessee whoop up on these girls. They whoop up on these girls bad, right? And I'm telling you, if you watch the film against Middle Tennessee, the same thing that Middle Tennessee did against Memphis is the exact same thing Jackson State can and will be able to do with Jamirah getting into the paint and everything like that. They changed their defense up a little bit, but not too much because they don't play it in general. But I'm telling you right now, I pray to God that Jackson State's coaching staff has seen the film against Middle Tennessee and understands, like, listen, we do not have to play above the three-point line defensively. We could literally go 2-3 zone, pack it in, and make them shoot and beat us, right? Or you could go the Syracuse 2-3 shell to where whenever Shoots or Maddie Griggs gets the ball, it then becomes a box and one. You got to watch how they went on that 28-4 run. You got to watch how they went on that 28-4 run. It was not hard. They didn't do anything special. They literally, all they did was do a pick and roll at the top of the key, and the girls played it horribly, and the guard kept getting in, and once the girl slid down, she kicked it out for the 3. It wasn't very hard. Go watch the film. I watched it all night. I watched the whole game. Can't tell me nothing about that game. All right? So what I'm saying is that if you sag back off 2-3 sag, you could even go 3-2 if I'm being honest. Probably a 3-2 will fit more because the simple fact is they go really guard heavy. So you can go a 3-2 and flex it and all that type of stuff. Or you could go 2-3 and go and do the Syracuse 2-3 shell to where they step out on the ball. They go man to man when the person has the ball, which I think will work a lot better in this situation against Maddie Griggs and Jamirah Shoot. And then when they try to take you off the dribble, they already have help. Because I'm telling you, that man to man against Maddie and Jamirah, if it's late, they're going to make you pay. If it's not there, they're going to make you pay. So that's just my little 2 cents on that. Listen, keys to victory. Keys to victory for Memphis. Listen, Greggs and Shoots have got to get going. If they're not a factor in this game, they won't win. Point blank, period. If they don't come out, if Shoots and Greggs do not go for at least 12 to 15 points each, they will not win this game. They will not win this game. They need Shoots and Greggs and Amani Jefferson, honestly, but really Shoots and Greggs. They got to all be in double digits. They got to be in double digits. They got to get out and run. They don't want that size of Jackson to get set up because once you get set up, you get into charges, you start running into them trees. It ain't good. They have to protect the paint, right? Jackson State is a drive and kick team. They do have the athleticism. They do have the bigs. They got to stop the paint. Got to protect the paint. And they have to play a high-level defense, right? You cannot come in this game playing how you've always been playing, just like a lackadaisical type of defense where, oh, I'm just in front of you. No. You got to bring the intensity when you're playing this game, all right? Because Jackson State women are definitely going to do that. Keys to victory. All right. You got to stop Shoots and Gregs. All right? You got to stop, preferably both of them, but at least one of them, right? You got to stop at least one of them. Use your size. Got to use your size in this game. You have to take advantage of your height and the disadvantage that those girls make Memphis play Jackson State basketball. Make them go two bigs, which they do not like to do, right? They rarely ever go two bigs on the floor at the same time. They have a girl named Lynetta Walker. She's about 6'1", 6'2"-ish. They got Jada Wright. They got Destiny Thomas. They're about 6'3" and 6'4". They rarely ever put those girls on the same floor at the same time. The most might be Lynetta with a big, and she's about 6'1", 6'2". So you definitely want them to play a Jackson State style of basketball, which means bring their bigs out, right? Make them play defense and go against Daphne, Deja, and Angel Jackson. All right? Keep the turnovers down, because turnovers lead to easy points, and easy points leads to Shoots and Maddie Griggs getting going early, and you don't want that, okay? You don't want that. And listen, if defense is your calling card, defense has to be elite. You cannot play down on this team. You have to be at an all-time high level, and you have to be, Jackson State women's girls have to be locked in to play some high-level defense, all right? And listen, my score, and I was debating, I really wanted to do a jinx pick. I really did, but I was like, F that. I'm riding with the girls. I'm riding with Jackson. This is my one time that I can really put on, so. Listen, if they are who they say they are, if they are who they think they are, this game should not be that hard for Jackson girls. They should move on to the next round to play in the second round. Listen, Jackson has more firepower. Jackson has the deeper team. If they play if they play 90% of how they play LSU, Memphis does not have a chance in this game. Memphis does not have a chance to win this game. But I'll tell you this, you will give them a chance if you turn the ball over and if you don't play good defense. If I was Jackson, I would press, I would trap, I will get the ball out of Shoots and Griggs' hand as much as possible and make somebody else step up and beat you. If Riddick goes for 15 to 20 points, congratulations. If Amani Jefferson goes for 15 to 20 points, congratulations. But you cannot let Jamirah Shoots go for 15 to 20 points. That cannot happen. Now, unless you shut everybody else down, right? So I think Jackson is the better team. I think Jackson is the deeper team. Do I think that Memphis has played against better competition? I do believe that, right? So they've been in a lot of situations. They've been in a lot of buzzer beaters. They've been in a lot of close games. So they are tested. Okay, this team is tested. And if I was Coach Katrina, I'm telling them we have been tested. This ain't nothing new. We played against SMU, beat them by 1. We played against UCF, beat them by 2. They have been in some tight ball games, so that doesn't worry them. Why? Because they have 2 closers. They got Maddie and they got Jamirah. That's why they don't care about close games, because they got the girls that are going to put it away. So this game cannot be close. This game cannot be close, because if it's a close game, I'm leaning towards Memphis. But if they can keep this game around the 7-10 mark with a minute left, I definitely will have Jackson State winning this game. And I think they should. I think they're the better team. All right, I'm going to take a few calls. If not, we can get up out of here. Let me see. 518-263-8124. 518-263-8124.
You are the only participant in the conference. All participants are muted.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they played South Carolina. I did see the South Carolina game, and it started off really well, but then that girl Cardoza just got real ignorant on them in the post because they're small. They're just small in the person. First of all, it's South Carolina. The girl's 6'7". Cardoza's like 6'7", killing them. All right. But at the end of the day, that it is what it is when it comes to this. I just don't think, I think if Jackson uses their size appropriately and really feeds the post, they could really do damage against Memphis. And I don't think they have an answer for their bigs. I really don't. Once again, today's video sponsor is, all right, Greater Care Products. If you are looking, if you're looking for that top quality 100% organic oil, right? Get your beard right, get your game right, get your scalp right. All right. Greater Care Products is that product for you. 100% organic, black-owned company for beard oils and balms. Listen, stop getting the same old basic stuff for Father's Day. Stop getting the socks. Stop getting the ties. All right. Get something that's going to make your beard look luscious. All right. Look like you done did something with it. Got a little scented and everything. Got a gift set and multiple oils for you. Once again, that is the Greater Care Products. You can catch them at greatercareproducts.org. That is greatercareproducts.org. Go to support black-owned minority company doing big things out of Atlanta and Boca Raton, Florida. You can catch them on that. Get your game. Get your game. Get your beer game together. All right. Listen, guys. Got no callers. Got to get up out of here. I gotta meet up with a friend. But listen, tomorrow, tune in tonight, 8 o'clock, Southern versus Sacred Heart for the March Madness, the play-in tournament. All right, 16 versus 16, Sacred Heart against Southern. Check that out tonight. And tomorrow, all right, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, Jackson State, Memphis. All right, it's going down. Be tuned in. I'll be having a watch party for that game. So if you want to watch the game at your house and listen to me in the background and we discuss and we talk about the game, call in, everything like that, that's what will be going on tomorrow at 8 o'clock for the Jackson State and University of Memphis game, all right? Until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless. Jackson, I don't root for y'all very often, but come on now. Need y'all to come through. Come on. Show them what you're working with. Show them why you should have been in the tournament. If you are a SWAC, you should be tuned into tonight's games for both games, Sacred Heart, as well as tomorrow's game. Support the girls needed. Until next time, I'm a holler. God bless.